door. Pop into the Busy Bee around the corner where our products are on the menu. Visit the Butchery at 114 Maple Street in Marietta, Ohio, beside Baked on Maple.
Doctor, the test results are in.
Oh, I know what this is. It's the worst case of cat scratch fever we've ever seen. And there's only one cure, and that's to see Ted Nugent August 6th at the Adelphia Summer Concert Series fueled by Parmar. The Motor City Madman comes to Marietta. Your tickets are available right now at theadelphia.com.
Since 1996, the Mid-Ohio Valley home for John Boy and Billy has been Classic Rock, Z106.1.
Every weekday morning we bring you the big show, 4 hours of Southern fried fun to get your morning started off right, or at least pretty good. And after we're done, hang out with Larry Hughes middays and Mike Cameron in the afternoon. And don't forget about nights with Alice Cooper.
The Alice Cooper?
Yep, and the Mike Cameron, too.
Who?
Join us for the big show with John Boy and Billy.
On your home for Classic Rock, Z106.1.
Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna is the solution to the long lines and extended wait times in getting your vehicle registration. No appointment needed, no renewal notice needed. You can do it over the phone in most cases. Walk out with your new registration and sticker. Call or stop by Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna today.
When you call the Basement Doctor West Virginia, you know you've called the right place. We'll help you solve the worst problems in your basement or crawl space, from bowed walls, cracks to water, mold, and more.
Our experienced and well-trained crews will carry out the repairs, leaving you with a drier, cleaner, healthier, safer, and more energy-efficient home. Plus, you get a lifetime transportable warranty.
You can trust the Basement Doctor of West Virginia. Call now at 877-DRY-TIME or visit basementdoctorwv.com.
Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna is the solution to the long lines and extended wait times in getting your vehicle registration. No appointment needed, no renewal notice needed. You can do it over the phone in most cases. Walk out with your new registration and sticker. Call or stop by Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna today.
I highly recommend Bowling and Dunn Family Dentistry. They make you feel so comfortable and provide you with quality care.
They're always smiling here, and I trust them with my smile.
By far the best dental team in this area.
They are very professional and good at informing you of what they are doing before they do it.
Whether it's our flexible payment plans or convenient appointment times, we're always here for you. Welcome to our practice.
The most connected, convenient care at Camden Clark. My WVU chart is state-of-the-art, user-friendly, electronic medical records at your fingertips. You have secure 24-hour access to your private health information. Message your doctor, get a referral, check in online, pay your bill, self-schedule primary care, quickly see your test results, and get prescription refills. My WVU chart at Camden Clark, backed by the power of WVU medicine. Schedule a primary care appointment at mywvuchart.com.
This internet sure is fast!
Every year, summer brings a great lineup of outdoor fairs, festivals, and events to the greater Parkersburg area. A Taste of Parkersburg is one of West Virginia's premier food and craft beverage events. Join the fun on June 3rd as Bicentennial Park, next to the beautiful Blennerhassett Hotel, comes alive with fantastic food, wine, craft brews, and live music. Mark your calendar and save your appetite for a Taste of Parkersburg. For more information on local events, attractions, and activities, visit greaterparkersburg.com.
Have you heard that Colonial House Senior Living in Parkersburg is the fun place to be for senior independent living? Whether it's a large celebration or a small get-together, there is always something to do at Colonial House. We pride ourselves on keeping our residents active and social while maintaining their independence. Call today and schedule your tour, 304-428-6575. Come and see why Colonial House is senior living at its finest. 23rd Street in Parkersburg near PHS.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Williamstown Bank Field here in Williamstown, where the homestanding Yellow Jackets will take on the Ravenswood Red Devils in some LKC softball action. Happy to have you here, Brian Guthrie, alongside Mike Cameron. Ravenswood comes in, they're a wrecking crew, 15-5 on the season under head coach Cindy Carmichael. Williamstown hovered around that 500 mark at 10-12 under coach Ron Stanley. Both these teams played last night. Both picked up big wins last night. Williamstown here picked up a win over Gilmer County 7-0, and Ravenswood dismantled Wirt County 25-0 in 3 innings. This Ravenswood team is a wrecking crew, Mike.
And the thing that we're going to probably marvel about over and over again is how young they are. They're a young team, but yeah, they go in there, they dismantle, and yeah, a lot of times, not every time, but most times they're going to win, but they're going to run rule you by 8 and shorten the game a little bit. So hopefully these two teams met earlier in the season, and Williamstown was definitely on the lower end of the stick on that one, but hopefully Williamstown can make whatever adjustment they can. But this young Ravenswood team, young, hungry, and uber talented.
Ravenswood over 15 or more runs, I believe, if I counted right, 6 times, twice 20 or better. They're putting up some numbers, and they've had a lot of success here lately against Williamstown, winning earlier in the season down in Ravenswood 11-1. Won both meetings last year, 12-2 and 11-6, and 7 straight. You have to go back to May of 2018 for the last Yellow Jacket win over the Red Devils. So, Coach Stanley, I know he said, we play better when you guys are here, so I hope you brought some luck with you. So we're looking forward to a good game here. So leading things off, number 1, Emma Smith, the right fielder for the Red Devils, as she will take ball 1 here.
Pretty good quintessential leadoff hitter, good average at 362, and she's even hit a bomb on the air, 11 ribbies.
Smith gets into that one, and it's headed out towards center. Ava Johnson underneath of it, and 1 away here in the first.
Batting next, number 25, Emily Ratchford.
So that'll bring up number 25, Emily Ratchford, center fielder, good basketball player. We saw her during basketball season last night against Wirt County, 4 RBIs and 4 runs scored in that 3-inning mauling of the Tigers.
She stands with a batting average of 460, and she has also got a home run, 16 RBIs on the year, so she's a very productive player.
Fouls that one back into the screen, 1-1. And thanks, by the way, thanks to both teams, fantastic job keeping stats and making them available to us, so we sound like we know what we're talking about. Don't tell anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Totally don't. That one in the dirt. Forgot to tell you that in the circle for Williamstown this afternoon, number 19, Lindsay Keller, the sophomore hurler. We saw her against South. Labored to get a bit against the Patriots, but ended up coming out with a 10-8 win against South
earlier in the season.
And again, you see it in these high school programs. You usually got one that you can count on and just hope you can get some supplemental work from some of the other pitchers along the way. Lindsay has thrown a lot of pitches in the last 2 seasons. But
3-1 to Ratchford, but gets that one across, and we've got a full count here with one away, top of the first.
Yeah, Lindsay is going to be at West Liberty next year. And I'm not sure what position she'll play, but she is a talented softball player.
Ratchford gets into that one, lifts it over to first, and an easy out made there by Maggie Siley, and it's 2 away.
Up next, number 2, Hattie Kennedy.
That'll bring up catcher number 2, Hattie Kennedy.
She's got to be upwards in the LKC, especially stat standings as well. 7 home runs, 48 RBIs, 632 batting average. She's got a live bat.
Yeah, Hattie fouls that one back. Last night against Work County, 4 of 5, a home run and 8 RBI.
Well, there you go.
Which some people would call a good week.
Yeah.
She had last night.
That's a season for me in slow pitch right there.
That one low, 1-1. Ravenswood set to take on Roane County in their LKC placement game coming up on the 29th. Called strike there. And it's 1-2. Williamstown still waiting for their LKC opponent, but I would imagine Ravenswood's got to be towards the top of the league and looking forward to a possible conference championship as she fouls that one away. Stays 1-2. We mentioned the youth movement on the Ravenswood squad. 15 dressed, 7 freshmen, 2 sophomores.
An embarrassment of riches right there, and that's a program that will last a long time.
On the ground to short, and across for out number 3, put out made by Cameron Beck. 3 up, 3 down, bottom of the first on the way. No score here. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
Join us for music and fun this summer at Downtown PKB's Point Park Concerts on the River. Admission is always free, and food, drink, and beer vendors will be available. This year's lineup includes June 9th, Play It Again, a tribute to Luke Bryan. July 7th, 1988, an 80s rock tribute. And August 4th, Absolute Queen, a tribute to the music of Queen. Thanks to our sponsors, including WVU Parkersburg and Make a Mia Pizza in Vienna. Visit downtownpkb.com for more information.
For the backyard griller or the family reunion attender, what about the holiday party partier? With over 8,000 food items in stock, Crown Florals and Gifts has the area's largest variety of sauces, dip mixes, marinades, barbecue sauces, dressings, dessert mixes, and more that keep people coming back over and over again. There's a reason why we become the go-to place for creating those amazing food dishes that make people think that you are a gourmet chef. It's time to let your taste buds explode with our specialty foods from Crown Florals and Gifts.
Williamstown headed to the dish for the first time this afternoon after a 1-2-3 top of the inning. In the circle for Ravenswood this afternoon is number 5, Macy Casto. One of those youngsters we were talking about, Macy, just a sophomore, along with Brianna Webb. And as I mentioned, 7 freshmen on the team for Ravenswood, so they could be good for a little bit here. Leading things off will be shortstop Cameron Beck. Made the throw across to get out number 3 in the top half of the inning. Brian and Mike, happy to have you tuned in here from Williamstown. It's turned into a pretty nice afternoon here.
Yeah, I might have to. I layered up. I may have to shed a layer.
You don't have to.
Oh, well, there's plenty there.
Skin's optional, baby.
I didn't know it was that kind of party, but no, we're good.
Casto to Beck, and she will start with low for ball 1.
Cameron Beck has been a long-time, big-time athlete for this program, all 4 years of high school, and she's having a pretty good senior year with 9 RBIs and a .938 batting average.
Caught the inside corner with that one, 1-1. Dribbler in front of the plate. Beck is going to try and beat it out, and she does. Ball got away from first baseman Annie Starcher. I can't read my own writing. It's not Starcher, is it?
Number 12, Ava Johnson.
I'm going to give her a hit on that one. I think she beats it out. But
Yes,
first base coach is saying to Cameron, how come you're not standing at second base right now? That ball got away.
It was Starcher at first. But, yeah. Beck will head for second, and
trouble.
that throw was well out in front, and she's going to be picked off.
Yeah, they tried to bunt her over. Ava Johnson showed bunt. She might even got a piece of it, but it went all the way to the catcher. Good throw down by Kennedy, and Beck was out by at least a foot.
And that's Hattie Kennedy, the catcher. Swing and a miss for strike two on Ava Johnson. Mentioned Kennedy, a lot of pop in her bat. She's got a rifle back there behind the plate.
Pretty live arm, I would say.
That one popped down the first base side and out of play. So one away here in the bottom of the first. And center fielder Ava Johnson at the plate. Junior wears number 12. Williamstown opting for the black pants today. Swing and a miss, and she'll go down on strikes.
I've had those jerseys for a while because my daughter wore those when she played in the program, but just a couple of years ago.
That'll bring up Cameron Haynes, the senior catcher. She will pop that one over the dugout.
Cameron with 18 RBIs, 373 batting average on the year.
Williamstown swinging early here against Casto. I say that as she takes a pitch.
Well, you're not going to bat 1,000, Brian.
Another one fouled away.
I mean, they've seen this pitcher before, I'm sure, earlier in the year, and they know what she does. She probably locates well. She's got a little bit of pop to her pitch as well. You know, started getting your bat through the zone and see what happens. You know, I would not, if a fireballer, I wouldn't take a lot of pitches. I'd go right after her.
Another one fouled away.
Good cut.
Casto, 12-5 on the season, has gotten the bulk of the work. 2.62 ERA.
That's good. And 189 strikeouts.
99 innings pitched coming into this one. 2 balls and 2 strikes here to Haynes. 189 strikeouts,
190
56
now.
walks.
I mean, she got Johnson. So.
Yes, she did.
Ooh.
Checked her swing and works the count full here with 2 outs, bottom of the first.
Those high pitches are so tough to hang.
High cheese, baby.
You want so bad to swing after him. It's usually a bad thing to do.
Oh, will work the walk.
Batting next, number 11.
So a runner on first for senior Jensen Hall. Right fielders will stand in with 2 away here in the bottom of the first.
This kid has had a great year. 4 home runs. And from what I understand, none of them have been, like
questionable.
They've been bombs. And like I said, I've been a part of this program for a while. My daughter's played in it too. So I know a lot of these seniors, especially because they're the same age as my daughter. She just never had that kind of pop to her bat until this year. Just got some confidence.
Did she hit a home run against South? Yep.
That was the first one of the year. And it was no doubter. It was all the way into the swamp area.
1-1 here to Hall with 2 away and a runner at first. And called strike at the knees.
Good location right there, right at the bottom of the zone. If Hall gets that one, she's probably going to just pound it right into the ground. So that was a great pitch.
Swing and a miss.
And
the Williamstown half of the first ends with the second strikeout from Macy Casto. Top of the second on the way, no score. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
Reduce stress and boost your mental health and wellness at Ingles Massage. Medical research suggests that symptoms of stress, anxiety, and depression, all associated with mental health, may be directly affected by massage therapy. Better immune function and pain management with an improved range of motion can also be a benefit. Call or visit our website to schedule an appointment. Ingles Massage. Relax, rebalance, rejuvenate.
Unfamiliar with buying or selling a home?
Not sure how a CMA or seller concessions can save you money? Call us, Dan and Rebecca Wyatt.
We know what it takes to get you the right contract at the right price.
You may be asking, I've never bought or sold a home before. What do I do? I know the answer. Call me, Stephanie Walls with Exit Riverbend Realty.
We at Exit Riverbend Realty are so grateful that you've entrusted us with all of your real estate needs. We have 2 locations at each end of the bridge. See you soon.
Red Devils went 1-2-3 in the first, and so that'll bring up cleanup hitter and pitcher, number 5, Macy Casto. Lindsey Keller had a quick first inning in the circle for the Yellow Jackets.
1, 2, 3. Can't do any better than that.
Against a dangerous Williamstown team, or dangerous Ravenswood team, as called strike 1 on Casto.
Sophomore's got 4 home runs, 24 RBIs, and I wrote her average down. 433 batting average.
That one misses inside. 5 losses this year for Ravenswood. 2 to Wahama, 2 to St. Mary's, and 1 to Ripley. And Wahama has also been dismantling people around the state. I believe they're the top-ranked team in the state. This goes to 2-1.
That's never a fun place to play, too. It's a long drive to get out there anyway. And
there's no easy way to get to Wahama, as that one's fouled back.
Yeah, there's no easy way to get there, and they are usually a very good team. So you better be on your A game against them.
2-2 to Casto. That one fouled back. It's just me, or does she look tall?
Yeah, she's tall. She looks every bit as tall as the umpire. That
one just over
trouble.
The pitcher's head
Nice
to
play.
First and in time. Not by much.
Cyber did a good job of just kind of judging it. It was because it was kind of in between. It was in between Lindsay. It was in between Lexi. Lexi was able to make it up, pick it up quick, make the good exchange, get it to Siley for the out. And this girl looks tall too.
Cyber to Siley, and there's one away. And that'll bring up Jewel Fowler, first baseman. And she will take ball 1.
300 batting average with 7 RBIs.
One of the upperclassmen here, as Jewel is a junior.
She's the senior citizen of the team.
That one will be lofted towards short and caught by Cameron Beck for out number 2.
Up next, number 6.
There you go.
Wind picks up. Number 6, Annie Starcher. Third baseman comes up.
I did not see what that first pitch was.
That was a ball.
Ball, there you go. Yeah, I guess we are standing right next to the scoreboard.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, you know, we've seen some scoreboards get a little wonky at times.
Swing and a miss, and quickly 1-1 to Starcher. Another one of the freshmen on this Red Devil team. She will take strike 2. And Keller is not screwing around out
She is
this afternoon.
Getting it back from the catcher and catching the sign and in full motion at that moment. It's a good pitch, a little high, but it's a good location. Her dad did ask me to say for Lindsey Keller, say hi to Papa Keller, who's watching today in Florida. So I think he's watching us on the YouTubes.
Not the YouTubes?
Yes.
God, I love the YouTubes. 2-2 to Starcher here with 2 away in the top of the second. Still no score here.
Good
Swing and a miss.
pitch.
And the first strikeout of the day recorded by Lindsey Keller ends the Red Devils' second. 3 up, 3 down. Again, we'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Lawn Mediation on CAS 45.
At iTech Technology Solutions in Parkersburg, we provide the equipment and services to help businesses work better.
One of the ways is with advanced alarm technologies. We've been helping businesses, schools, churches, and homes stay safe and secure since 1996. From video monitoring and access control to burglary and fire protection, iTech Advanced Alarm Technologies can keep your property and, more importantly, your people safe and secure. Call us today and find out how iTech and Advanced Alarm Technologies can customize a security solution for you.
Pick me, I'm delicious.
Hey, Creamfield here.
My sprinkles are fabulous.
Can't beat a good old glazed donut. Grrr, I'm a bear claw.
Hey, why's it gotta be a donut? The pepperoni rolls are great.
I hear the pie is good there too.
JR's Donut Castle, a taste fit for a king.
6 up and 6 down for Ravenswood, and that sends us to the bottom of the second with Lindsey Keller, the pitcher, leading things off for Williamstown here with no score. Lindsey Keller, Kirsten Kirby, and Lexi Seiverd, your 3 Yellow Jackets, due at the dish. The dish, Michael.
The dish. Lindsey hitting .397, a home run, 11 RBIs on the season.
Macy Casto on the I keep wanting to say on the mound. It's not a mound, it's a circle. In the circle for Ravenswood. 2 strikeouts in the first inning. Casto quickly 2-0 to Keller.
Good motion, though. Just nice, free and easy, and boy, that ball just pops from her hand.
It's got some zip to it, that's for sure. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Infield in on the corners.
With that kind of philosophy, I mean, I'm no astrophysicist or anything like that. With that kind of velocity, though, they're not. I don't think third base is going to see much action unless it's a bunt. I mean, you can't get around on
or
a pitch
your
like
lefty.
that. Exactly.
That one bounced right back to Casto, over to first, to Fowler, and it's 1 away.
Batting next for Williamstown, number 15, Kirsten Kirby.
Kirsten Kirby, third baseman, will step into the box next. An infield single. We're going to call it an infield single on the leadoff batter, an error.
It would have been an error if she got to advance to second, but she didn't take advantage of it. So she stayed at first. She would have beat that out.
Yeah, she beat the throw. Okay.
She beat the throw.
So a leadoff single is all the damage done to Casto, and that leadoff runner was picked off at second trying to steal.
Yeah, a single that went about 4 feet.
Yeah, that's being generous.
It was a dribbler.
1-1 to Kirby. Big cut there.
She took a little bit off of that one and still popped the glove pretty good.
And Kirby had a little crow hop there before she even got the bat around. 1-2. Kirby that rips that one into right, and she will be aboard with a single.
Yeah, just stay with it. I mean, and like we said, what did she do? She was late on the swing, but she still used it to her advantage. She was able to sneak it in between first baseman and second base, get on base. That's what the name of the game. With a pitcher as good as this Casto, you need base runners. String a few together. You just have to see what happens. Let's see what Seiverd can do against her.
Second baseman Lexi Seiverd stands in. And we'll take ball 1.
10 RBIs on the season. Second baseman, .346 batting average.
Seiverd, one of the several seniors on this squad. Grounder back to the pitcher. They're going to try to turn 2. Casto to second for 1. Back to first and safe. So Seiverd aboard on the fielder's choice.
Get that lead runner. That's what you got to do. And they got that. It was a good, nice, simple play there made by the pitcher, Casto. Gave a good throw to the shortstop for the relay. Seiverd does have a little bit of speed to her. So
that'll bring up Keaton Haynes, the left fielder.
Cameron's younger sister.
Keaton, a freshman. And in there with a 2-0 count.
.241 batting average, 4 RBIs. Freshman getting some playing time on this varsity team.
Takes that one high. Seivert aboard at first. No score here, bottom of the second, 2 away. Williamstown trying to do something with their base runner.
Nice
Haynes will
pitch.
take that one at the knees.
It's
for a strike.
no need to swing. You got a 3-0 count, and that more often than not, you're probably going to see a nice, nice fastball right down the middle like that. But just see what happens.
Big cut on that one, and now we're full. Seivert will take off on the pitch. So if you can get your bat on the ball, maybe something can happen here. Casto is dealing, and that's going to be ball 4 anyway. So Seivert will stay at second. Second walk of the day issued by Casto. That'll bring up first baseman Maggie Siley. Siley, another one of the seniors across the back of the dugout. I didn't realize there was that many seniors. I was like, there's a lot of banners back here.
Yeah, we knew for a long time this was going to be a big senior class. And they make up the majority of the lineup. Yeah, these girls have been playing good softball for a long time.
Siley takes strike 1, 1-1, 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the tooth.
13 RBIs, and she does have a runner in scoring position if she can get a hit off this Casto. Ooh.
Tries the inside corner and misses.
That's good. Good location. That was borderline. That could have gone either way.
That one misses inside as well. Williamstown at 10-12 on the season. It's about like every other 500 season. They haven't been able to string like a whole lot of wins together. Not a lot of wins, not a lot of losses. No big losing streaks or anything like that. Right. Just kind of hit and miss throughout the season as that one is fouled out onto the street.
Yeah, it's just, again, it's a sign of, how competitive the LKC is right now, too. I mean, you got a really good couple of teams up near the top, and Williamstown's kind of hovering at the moment.
3-2, 2 out. Runners will be moving. That one is grounded towards second. Play is at first, and that'll end the inning. 2 left aboard, but nobody across. Top of the third is on the way next. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Lawn Mediation on CAS 45.
The annual Salvation Army Golf Tournament presented by CAS Cable is back, and we need your help. Without the generosity of local area businesses, this event wouldn't be possible. Sponsorship opportunities are available to fit any budget with the deadline of May 29th. The deadline for team registration is June 1st. If you would like to be part of giving back to the community, contact Anthony Rowe at 304-485-4529. Reach out today to help the Salvation Army in doing the most good.
Do you want to get the most for your money? Of course you do. Now open, Smith & Company Vintage Market is where you need to shop. Here you'll find antiques, collectibles, handmade items, home decor, unique gifts, and so much more. Smith & Company Vintage Market, a charming blend of old and new. 1301 Colgate Drive, Marietta, now open Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 6 and Sundays 11 to 4. Don't buy retail, buy resale. Smith & Company Vintage Market. You won't be disappointed.
Lindsay Keller for Williamstown has faced the minimum thus far, so she will get the 7-8-9 batters. Brooke Meadows, left fielder, the junior, will step in first here in the top of the third.
Comparatively speaking, from the rest of the team, lower batting average, but still a very productive player. She's driven in 18 runs, so you get that from the number 7 slot.
That's not bad.
Not too bad right there.
Meadows fouls that one back quickly, 0-2. Three juniors on this Ravenswood squad.
Fielder, everything else has either been a ground out or
stayed on the dirt.
Yeah, low low-level line drives to the infielders.
Way out in front of that one, but tipped it away.
Staying alive.
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Oh.
You did that, and I hope you're happy.
We set each other up very well, actually.
Without even knowing. Missed for that one, 2-2.
That used to be one of their cheers. I've heard that on a softball field a million times. Staying alive. You know, it goes without saying.
Just tipped that one. Again, way out in front of that one, it looked like, but just got enough of it. Count stays at 2-2 to the number 7 hitter here, Brooke Meadows. Lifts that one into short center, and it will drop in for Ravenswood's first hit of the day.
Excellent battle right there. She just got her bat on a couple of pitches. Good pitches there from Keller. Just kept herself alive in the at bat, got the right pitch. Didn't drive it or anything like that, but base runners, big innings begin with the smallest of hits, and that could be with the lower half of the lineup coming up for Ravenswood, they could be doing some big things.
Shortstop Angelina Fowler squares around to bunt. They almost got Meadows off of first, but instead it will just be strike one. Fowler, a freshman, with the first base runner of the day for Ravenswood on board, and that one fouled away, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, I mean, so we've seen what's happened in this game up to this point, the pattern that it's been set forward. Lindsay is locating well, and right now, for whatever reasons, Ravenswood's not doing what they normally do in this game. So small ball is the name of the game. You try to generate some runs. You got that base runner on. What they tried to do was bunt her over immediately, but they weren't able to get that to work. Now with 2 strikes, bunt probably not on anymore.
That one fouled away. Still 0-2 to Fowler.
Nice.
That one ripped into right.
That was hit so well, there was a play at second base quite possibly. What a shot.
Yeah, Jensen Hall, the right fielder, got to it quickly, and if she maybe had charged at it, it would have had a throw to second, but instead, back-to-back singles, and Ravenswood is in business with their number 9 hitter, second baseman Olivia Long.
Not a very stout batting average with 190, but 6 RBIs, still good. Good production out of a number 9 hitter, and now she can do small ball, a couple of runners into scoring position, get to the top half of the lineup.
Long, one of the seniors on the team, tries to bunt, fouls it away for strike one. Going to try and move those runners to second and third. Like you said, get back to the top of the lineup, squares around again. That one's in the dirt. Runners are hanging out there between the bases. And Meadows dives back into second. Not sure entirely that she had to, but she did. One ball, one strike. Long squares around again. And strike 2.
Good job.
I don't know if she got a piece of it or not. It looked like the umpire pointed at her bat, so I think she may have got a piece of it.
And I think, well, she offered at it too. She didn't pull her bat back, so he said that it was a genuine offer at it.
So swinging away at 1 and 2 and fouls that one away.
And that's good now because they did have the runner, the first and third baseman in at the corners now. That can now be normal length now. And it does kind of take the stolen base off the table right now, hopefully for Williamstown. But this is a good battle by the number 9 hitter Long. That's going to be a strikeout. She'll be out at first, but the runners can advance. Yep.
So Long will go down as a strikeout. We'll go back to the top of the order as the runners advance to second and third with 1 out.
So you're happy you got the strikeout, but unfortunately the runner still advanced.
Yeah. Ball got away from the catcher. So we're back to Emma Smith, flied out to lead this game off. That one fouled away.
Keller is slinging it. I mean, we got a couple of really good pitchers in this game. It's just a good showcase for the LKC, and showing a good program such as Ravenswood, a young program and a program that's had success in the last couple of years in Williamstown.
Keller skips that one in for 1-1. Top of the third, runners at second and third for Ravenswood after back-to-back singles, and that one misses high. And we're to 3-1. That's not Dan behind the plate, is it again?
No, he is not tonight. I walked by the officials.
And that one is going to be a walk. Skips away from the catcher, and Keller now has the bags full with one out. That'll bring up center fielder Emily Ratsford. Popped out her first time up back in the first. So one away, bases loaded. And Ratsford cutting away will foul that one back.
The good thing is there is literally a play anywhere, but you also have a hitter that's driven in 16 runs, knows what she's doing with that bat. A very tense part of the game here. It's been a good defensive battle up to this point, but now this could be blown open in one swing.
Ratsford gets under that one and lofts it foul down the first base side. So 0-2 to her. Keller would be hugely benefited by a strikeout here. She could come up with a good one. Can't afford to cut one loose in the dirt, as we've seen a few skip away. It is a short backstop. That one grounded back to the pitcher. She will go home for the force out and 2 away. So Ratsford into the fielder's choice and 2 away, but the bases stay full of Red Devils and Hattie Kennedy,
and
who swings the mighty aluminum, is dangerous at the plate.
And there's no place to put her, so you can't do the old intentional walk thing here. You got to pitch to her.
Whistles one in there for strike one. Kennedy, as we mentioned last night against Wirt County, 4 for 5 with a home run and 8 RBIs. She will take ball one. Bases full of Red Devils. Smith at first. Fowler, that will loft it into center, and that is going to be down. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And that is going to be a 2-run double for Hattie Kennedy. And it is 2-0 Ravenswood.
Up next, number 5, Macy Casto.
So second and third with 2 out. And that'll bring up Macy Casto, the Red Devil pitcher. She drills that one into center. Headed towards the fence, off the fence, and it's gone. And Casto with a 3-run blast. And Ravenswood has busted this one open, and it's 5-0. Casto on the first pitch she saw, I thought it was coming up short of the fence, Mike, but just goes over, and just like that, it is 5-0 Ravenswood.
Yeah, just again, it started with a single, 2 consecutive singles, did get the strikeout, but you still move the runners on the strikeout because it got away from the catcher, and then you walk, get the bases loaded at that point. But the problem is now you've got that part of the lineup that is super productive, and they got away with the one fielder's choice, but after that. You got Kennedy, who got the double, and now the home run for Casto. That is the bread and butter of their lineup right there, and just small potatoes into a huge lineup or a huge 5-run inning now.
That'll bring up first baseman Jewel Fowler. Popped out her first time up.
I think she hit the pole on that play there. Oh boy!
Grounder to short, and the throw is high. And pulls the first baseman off the bag. Beck got it over there in time, but the throw was offline. And Fowler will be aboard.
Yeah, she had to move to her right and scoop it up, make the throw. Yeah, that throw was a bit high. It pulled Siley off the bag.
That'll bring up number 6, Annie Starcher. Struck out her first time up. Quick throw by Haynes over to first to check the runner. Now Keller needs to get an out here and put this inning to bed. That one fouled away. 1-1. So 6 up and 6 down. And then Ravenswood coming alive here in the third. You can only give a good team so many chances.
I was going to say, I mean, it's like a battle of percentages. It's going to, these girls have these batting averages that we're seeing right now. They're just too good to keep down for too long. Got to get those outs when you can get them. But right now, Ravenswood is just powering through.
That one drilled into center, and that is going to drop down for extra bases. Runner headed to third, a hitter into second, and it is a stand-up double for Starcher.
She had the sign to go, but I think she got a little bit
Fowler kind of
a little unconfident. Yeah.
It would have been. I think she would have been out if Fowler had gone. But Fowler holds up at third. Starcher stands at second. And we're back to Brooke Meadows, who led this inning off with a single. She'll pop that one foul down the first base line. Back-to-back singles to start this inning. And then next thing you know, it's 5-0.
Yeah, even in the things that Williamstown has done okay in this inning, it seem like it still got hurt a little bit by them, you know. So, just keeping the advancing the runners. Now, I mean, you got runners at second and third. You're going to walk home on a bomb, but I mean, it does keep that inning going and putting players in scoring positions. Not good when you're going up against a team that's this good.
Keller misses with that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Brooke Meadows. She fouled that one back.
They battle. These girls battle. Even on 2 strikes, they're aggressive. They're going after it, fouling off, extending the at-bat. This is going to be a formidable team for a couple more years.
Keller puts that one in the dirt for ball 2. Grounder towards second. And the final out finally recorded, but the damage done. Ravenswood pushes across 5. Red Devils 5, Yellow Jackets nothing. Home half of the third on the way. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Lawn Mediation on CAS 45.
My pups and our Goldworks staff are ready to show you what other jewelry stores don't. Mark Armstrong's Goldworks, without a doubt, has the largest variety of one-of-a-kind jewelry you just can't find at other jewelry stores. Come see for yourself and see why we are the only true full-service jewelry store in the Mid-Ohio Valley. If other area jewelers have trusted me for over 45 years, shouldn't you?
This is what it sounds like when quality speaks for itself. The Honda Pioneer 1000 Deluxe Crew with class-leading comfort for 6. Tough, reliable, capable. Part of the 2023 Honda Pioneer lineup. Enough said.
Check out the Pioneer 1000 Crew at Lemon & Barrett's Power Sports, 178 Pettyville Road, Mineral Wells.
There you see number 5, Macy Casto, the Ravenswood pitcher. Hasn't had the cleanest 2 innings ever, but she's got a 5-run lead to work with now as Williamstown back to the top of the order, and Cameron Beck, who singled and then was thrown out at trying to steal second to lead this game off. 2-run double and a 3-run home run for Ravenswood in the top half of this inning. Broke this game open for the Red Devils. Beck will take strike one. It's 1-1. Brian Guthrie, Mike Cameron, happy to have you here in Williamstown. Our final softball broadcast of the year as Beck will foul that one away down the first base line.
Got a doozy of a day. I'm glad it.
Yeah, we've had good weather for all 4 of our games. That's been nice. Thought about pulling the trigger, but did not. 2-2. Have I mentioned she is zipping those pitches?
There's some velocity.
Skips that one in, and the count's full.
Cameron Beck, I believe, is going to be playing for Potomac State next year. Signed on for that program.
Fouls that one away. Headed towards the auction house.
Better get it before they sell it.
That one skips in off the umpire's beak, and Beck is aboard with a lead-out walk. Lead-off walk. Lead-out. Lead-off.
Up next for the Lady Jackets,
Words!
number 12, Ava Johnson.
Ava Johnson comes to the plate. One of the 2 strikeouts from the first inning. 2 strikeout victims by Casto in the first inning. She'll stand over there with one on, and that one lifted towards right. Catch made by Emma Smith. Runner stays at first, and it's one away. That'll bring up Cameron Haynes. She walked back in the first. She'll stand in with Beck aboard at first and 1 out. Little low. Right on that borderline at the knees, but Casto does not get the call. It's 1-0. That one put into play, headed towards second. Hit the runner.
Yep.
So the runner will be out. Beck couldn't get out of the way. Ended up kicking it. How do you score that one, Michael?
You give it to the closest player, so it goes like at 4 unassisted.
So
it's a ground out.
By fielder choice, or
yeah, it's a fielder's choice, and
okay.
the runner is out 4 unassisted because she was the closest one. That's right.
So that'll bring up Jensen Hall. She struck out to end the first, and she fouls away her first pitch. 0-1. 2-out runner at first for Williamstown, trailing 5-0. Macy Casto dealing for the Red Devils in the circle. That one misses low.
Ooh. Okay. There we go. I was putting the balls and strikes in the wrong batter's box.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm writing.
What do we even pay you to do?
I'm writing in
Seriously,
pen, too.
Seriously, what do we pay? 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away here. And Hall will go down swinging, and that will end the Yellow Jacket third. 5-0 Ravenswood, top of the 4th on the way. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
I sincerely hope you never need my services, because my firm represents people that have been seriously hurt in automobile accidents. I'm Jim Staley, and I've seen the devastating effects that those accidents can have, not only on those who are injured, but also on those who are at fault. Don't drive distracted. Put down the phone. It can wait until you get where you're going. Staley Law and Mediation, advocating for victims of serious personal injury.
Honest Fred's Flooring, your home for quality flooring at a fair price. We know shopping for flooring can be stressful, so you can count on us for an honest deal and a stress-free shopping experience. Whatever your flooring needs, rest assured we have the flooring that's right for your lifestyle. And Honest Fred's is with you every step of the way, from consultation to installation. You'll get the flooring you want, the service you need, and the value you deserve. Shop Honest Fred's, Parkersburg, Marietta, and Spencer, or visit us online at honestfreds.com.
5-0 top of the 4th. Ravenswood looking to add on. We'll see Fowler, Long, and then back to the order, top of the order with Smith here for the Red Devils. Brian Guthrie, Mike Cameron, happy to have you tuned in here Whether you be on CAS 45, the Facebooks, or the YouTubes, we are live worldwide, baby.
Coast to coast.
The finest broadcast team that no budget can buy.
This side of the Muskingum.
As I mentioned, this is our last softball game of 4 softball games we've done. So next up, graduations.
Ooh.
Yikes. Coming up in May. Happy to bring you PHS South and Williamstown graduations live here on CAS 45.
I'll be at the Williamstown graduation.
I will be at the South one. I'll be at all 3, but I have a kid at the South one.
I have a kid at the Williamstown one.
So here's Angelina Fowler. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Singled, one of the back-to-back singles that got that big inning underway for the Red Devils back in the 3rd.
Scored the first run, too.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Woof. That was just about eyeball level. I think she turned to coach and was like, I can't believe I swung at that.
And the coach said, I can't either.
I can't either. Lindsey Keller in the circle for.
Actually,
oh no, we've changed pitchers, haven't we?
Yes.
Keller's now at 3rd, and Kirsten Kirby is into the circle for Williamstown. See number 15 there. So a little switcheroo there, as Keller now at 3rd and Kirby in the circle. That one popped up, and Siley can't get to it. No balls and 2 strikes here to Fowler, the leadoff hitter here in the 4th for Ravenswood. You have any stats on Kirsten Kirby
I will
pitching?
look that up.
That one will skip in for ball 1.
She has struck out 16 batters on the year. He does not have a 1-loss record, but she has pitched in 30.1 innings. So 30 1/3 innings.
That one ripped into center, and the leadoff hitter is aboard.
So I don't know how many decisions she's been involved in, but she has given up 40 hits on the year if you include that one, and struck out 16, walked 19 on the year in 30-plus innings.
That'll bring up second baseman Olivia Long, struck out last inning, and now in there with nobody out and 1 aboard. The number 9 hitter in the Ravenswood lineup. She squares to bunt, pops it up just in front of the circle. Kirby to first for the out, and the runner will move to second.
Batting next, number 1.
Back to the top of the order, and Emma Smith, who has flied out and walked. And called strike 1.
Bless you.
Woo! Pollen's awesome. That one ripped down the third base line foul. Oh, 0-2 to Smith here. Runner at second. And that one in the dirt.
It's been a while since I've seen Kirsten pitch. She was she pitched on a rec league team that my wife coached many years ago. She was just a youngin' back then. I mean, she's an old sophomore or junior now, but yeah, she was. We knew we had a good future in her. She seemed like
Sophomore. She is a sophomore.
Sophomore, so good hitter. We've seen that. We saw that especially in the South game earlier in the year. But she'll be good in this LKC conference for the years to come.
Well out in front of that one and fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Emma Smith. taking up every bit of that batter's box. That one misses high, and it's 3-2.
Yeah, it's amazing, too. The better the hitter, too. I mean, they have no fear, and they'll go to the very front of that box because they want every bit of velocity you got. They don't want to let that dip into the zone as it's crossing the plate.
That one will skip in for a walk, and runners at first and second now. Smith picks up her second consecutive walk, and that'll bring Emily Ratchford, the center fielder, to the plate. Popped out in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice in the third. But then later scored on the home run as she pops that one up. It is caught by second baseman Seiverd. And Seiverd comes up limping. On the second out of the inning.
Looks like she's got an ankle brace on there too, so she might have tweaked that. Anyway, still a nice play, and they're gonna
have to go to the dirt to dig that one out.
And the officials are gonna call time and let the trainer come out and get a quick look at her.
Jogging it out.
That's right. Work it out. Rub a little dirt on it. It'll be fine.
All good. Wait till they get to the age where when you think about going up the steps, you start to hurt a little bit.
Yeah, if I would have done something like that.
Oh, I'd be done for the week.
Just bury me right there. Just play around me.
Hattie Kennedy stands in. 2-run double last time up, and she will immediately ground to Keller, who steps on third for the third out. And just like that, the Ravenswood threat is extinguished. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-0 Red Devils. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
The Corner Cafe in downtown Parkersburg, next to Matheny Motors, has you covered for every meal of the day. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. You can enjoy our full menu whenever you want. Burger for breakfast, omelet for dinner. You can have it at the Corner Cafe. Enjoy our dinner specials like meatloaf, baked steak, and open-face roast beef sandwiches. Top off your meal with homemade desserts, including our wide selection of pies. We hope to see you soon at the Corner Cafe, 3rd and Ann Streets in downtown Parkersburg, next to Matheny Motors.
Back here in Williamstown, 5-0 your score, a 5-run third for Ravenswood. Williamstown, I don't believe, has gotten anybody past second base. Have we even gotten anybody to second base?
Yes, they did get somebody there in the second inning.
Yes. So Williamstown has had somebody at second, but that's it.
Fielder's choice and a walk. Yeah.
Macy Casto has been dealing for the Red Devils. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks.
Only 2 hits.
A couple of hits, yep.
One was a dribbler.
Leading off for Williamstown, number 19, Lindsay.
Yes, Williamstown left 2 on base back in the second.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll bring up Lindsay Keller. Started the game pitching, has moved to third, grounded out to lead off the second. Keller first pitch swinging and fouls it back. I would like to see what the radar gun says about Casto. She is humming those bad boys in there.
I would not be surprised. High 50s, low 60s.
Keller didn't want to swing, swung anyway. And it's 0-2.
I can't control myself.
Got a piece of that one.
Dare I say it, staying alive.
Why would you do that? You know what's going to happen.
I just wanted to see if lightning was going to strike twice.
Lightning striking again. See? Threw you off.
No, he did. That was a curveball. Wasn't expecting that one.
Musical Ninja.
I could not handle that cheese.
And quickly 2 evens it up at 2-2. Is that Frankie Valley? 4 seasons? Is that what that was?
I think you're right, yes.
Keller will rip that one into right field, and she's aboard with a leadoff single.
Again, a good battle, and that was more of a defensive swing right there. She knew she had to get her bat in the zone. Didn't get around on her, but it got again through the infielders. First base and leadoff hitter. Let's see if they can string something together here against Casto.
Kirsten Kirby, who moved from third to the pitcher's circle and singled her first time up, takes a big cut at strike 1. Macy Casto came into this game, 99 innings. She has pitched the bulk of the season for the Red Devils. 12-5 on the season, has 12 of the 15 wins.
I don't think she'll be able to do it in this game mathematically, but she is hovering close to 200 strikeouts on the season too. She came in with 189 and she's got 3 tonight, so she's well on her way. She'll have it before the end of the year.
Kennedy tries a snap throw to first to see if Keller was napping over there. Nothing doing. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kirby. That one misses low.
Normally a pretty good pitch to just get your bat around, get it in the zone, see what happens.
She does, and lifts that one into center. Ratsford with the catch and quickly back in to hold the runner at first, 1 away.
Just got just a little bit underneath it. I mean, she did. She did get her bat in the zone, put a good swing on it, just a little bit underneath it.
Lexi Seivert stands in, head into a fielder's choice back in the second. Her only time up, and she will pop this one up to second.
It's trouble.
And Long can't hold on to it. Keller quickly makes it into second. And 2 Jackets are aboard with 1 out now. How you scoring that one?
E4. But I knew it was trouble. I said she had a tough, you could just tell in her body language she did not have a beat on that one. But it got in her glove. You touches your glove, you got to make that catch.
Keaton Haynes walked her first time up and was stranded back in the second. She comes up with 1 away and runners at first and second, trailing 5-0 here in the 4th. Way behind on that one.
I'm gonna say it was a good swing, but it was a bit behind. That was a
that pitch
fireball.
is into tomorrow already.
That one had a flux capacitor on it.
That one misses 2-1 now to Keaton Haynes.
A little piece of that one, but still foul tipped it into the mitt.
Freshman left fielder trying to get something going here for the Yellow Jackets. And she will go down swinging. Strikeout victim number 4 for Macy Casto.
Going after that high cheese again. Just could not catch up.
Maggie Siley grounded out to end the second. In there with 2 on and 2 out. And she fouls that one away. She left 2 aboard back in the second. The only time Williamstown has had 2 runners aboard. Siley, the number 9 hitter. One of the several seniors on this Williamstown team. Swinging and quickly down 0-2.
She's a funny kid, too. If you ever get a chance to talk with her, she's conversations I had with her back in the day with my middle daughter as well. She's just funny. She's a very entertaining kid.
Fouls that one away to stay at 0-2. Keller stands at second. Seivert stands at first. And Siley will take ball one. Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth.
Oh,
gets enough of that one. Almost into a moving car.
I saw the car turn in, and it was, that could have been perfect timing there.
You actually did make that noise. That one skips away from the catcher, and both runners will advance. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and now 2 in scoring position for Maggie Siley. Into the outfield, should push something across if she can get on it. Fouls that one back. Looks like she's having trouble getting around in time. Casto is putting some smoke on there.
She's bringing it. She's definitely bringing it.
And Siley will go down swinging. Strikeout number 5 for Casto. We'll go to the top of the 5th, 5-0 Ravenswood. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
Murray's, the area's exclusive Opti-AIM certified ADAS recalibration center, will replace your damaged windshield to OEM specifications. Get back on the road knowing the job was done right. Contact Murray's, your ADAS recalibration professionals.
Don't get stuck on the road after an accident or breakdown. Call Westfall Towing. We specialize in recovery, roadside assistance, jump starts, tire changes, lockouts, and more. Our fleet is fully equipped to handle any towing job, from passenger cars to heavy machinery. We're also honored providers of AAA services. If you're in an accident, request Westfall Towing. Proudly serving Washington County and the surrounding area 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 740-525-9240.
Murray's will replace damaged insulated residential glass and a 10-year guarantee on seals from the manufacturer. Replacement units are made right here in the USA. Murray's, your trusted source for replacement glass for 75 years.
Casto, Fowler, and Starcher due up for Ravenswood here in the top of the 5th. Kirsten Kirby still in the circle for Williamstown after coming in relief of Lindsay Keller.
Casto doing that quintessential helping herself, as they say in the biz. 3-run jack last time up. Giving herself her own run support.
It's nice when you can do it. Grounded out in the 2nd, and then as you mentioned, the 3-run shot back into 3rd. I didn't think it had quite the distance on it, but just got over the fence.
And again, I think it actually, because it skipped away, so I thought it hit at the bottom of the fence, but I think she hit the flagpole. I think that's what that's what hit and skipped away.
Drives that one into left and skips past the left fielder. Casto will round 2nd and hold up there as Keaton Haynes couldn't corral it, and Casto leads off with a double.
Batting next, number 7, Jewel Fowler.
I've done a little bit of work on this field before. There's some funny little holes out there. she must have hit a bunny hole out there or something.
Casto will come out for the courtesy runner. Freshman Peyton Mast, number 8, will stand in 2nd. That'll bring up Jewel Fowler. Popped out and reached on an error. Her 2 times up. You mark that a double for Casto or a single with an
Double.
error? You go double?
Double it. Yeah, I mean, it played her, but, I mean, that's a double.
Fowler will take ball 1.
You can blame groundskeeping on that. Call it a ground rule double.
Well out in front of that one. Kirby going off speed. 1-1 to Fowler. That one fouled off.
Ooh. Haynes popped out of her catcher's position and almost made a play on that.
One ball, two strikes, Jewel Fowler. Runner at second after a leadoff double, with Ravenswood leading 5-0. That one lifted into short left, and that will drop in. Runner headed for third, and Mast will make it as Keller couldn't get the tag onto her. Was playing the bag instead of really the runner.
Right.
It's not a force out. So single for Fowler, moves the runner to third, and on the corners for Annie Starcher. Struck out and doubled her 2 times up. And you look for the runner to move to second. And Haynes is ready and holds him on the corners. Want to know to Starcher. That one headed right down the left field line and will be caught. Runner tags and heads for home. Here's the throw, not in time. So a sac fly for Starcher, and it's 6-0 Ravenswood.
She get the second, yeah. Okay.
No, runner stood at first.
Oh, okay, all right, I see her, okay. Nice play.
Yeah.
She had to move, and you got to grab outs. You know, that would have fallen foul, so she could have let that go if she wanted to, and just maybe.
Haynes made a good throw.
Good catch.
It just was not in time.
Right. You gotta get out. You gotta get outs. So she made the right move.
And that one, Meadows fouls that one back 0-1. 6-0 Ravenswood here, top of the 5th. Sac fly, the first out of the inning. Fowler still stands at first. Meadows pops that one up. Headed towards second is Seiverd. They lose track of the outs.
Yes.
Made the catch and doubles off the runner at first. And that is the Ravenswood 5th. They get another one, though. 6-0 Red Devils. You're watching high school softball on CAS 45, presented by Staley Law and Mediation.
Dig in at Tiber Way Grill in Marietta. Grab a delicious appetizer while you watch the game, or have a seat in our dining room and eat your meal in comfort. Swing in on Saturdays and Sundays for our Bloody Mary brunch. Our menu is full of options to satisfy anyone's palate. Plus, follow us on Facebook to see our specials throughout the week. Try something new and tasty at the Tiber Way Grill, located on Tiber Way in downtown Marietta.
Whether you need a complete makeover or just some finishing touches, Almost Heaven Hair, Nails, and Tanning in Parkersburg can have you looking your best. We now have unlimited tanning packages so you can keep that summer glow all year long. If you're pressed for time, we can also do spray tans. Plus, we still have all the services you've come to love, like hairstyling, manicures, pedicures, teeth whitening, and more. Call for an appointment today. Visit us on Facebook or just stop by. Almost Heaven, Hair, Nails, and Tanning. Rosemar Road in Parkersburg, your full-service salon.
Insurance run for the Red Devils in their half of the 5th. 6-0 Ravenswood, looking to run their record to 16-5 on this 2023 campaign. Williamstown stands at 10-12 on the season.
They're going to be a tough matchup for anybody. Once you start getting into regional rounds,
yes, well, you're gonna get through sectionals. And depending on how they. It's weird because the LKC is so big.
Yeah.
It's hard to see who falls in what section and has to play because, for as good as Ravenswood has been, 5 losses, 2 to Wahama, 2 to St. Mary's, both teams you can see in the sectionals or regionals.
But another good thing about it all, too, is they are, just like you said, they are so young. They're only going to get better from this point. They're pretty dang good right now.
Casto quickly 3-0 to leadoff hitter Cameron Beck. And she'll take strike one generously. Single and a walk for Beck. And she will draw another walk. So your leadoff hitter is doing what she's supposed to do.
Following her job very well. Get on base.
Ava Johnson struck out and flied out, and Casto is going to get a visit from Coach Carmichael.
She told her to do a little bit of housekeeping in the circle there.
A little groundskeeping work.
Yeah, because there's a definite divot that's forming from that long stride.
It's getting to be where there aren't that many dirt infields anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of people going to at the very least the turf infield and the grass outfield, but it prevents these giant divots, like you said. These giant holes around the the pitcher's rubber and in the batter's boxes and whatnot. Ava Johnson grounds it right back to Casto. She'll go to second for the force, and that'll be all they get, as Beck will be out number one at second base. Cameron Haynes will step in, a walk and a fielder's choice on her ledger thus far today, with a runner in first and one away here in the bottom of the fifth. 6-0, Williamstown yet to get anybody across. And a quick strike one and a snap throw down to first. Check the runner, she's still there. Yeah, but those where they dig in the batter's boxes is they're deep enough to hold water.
Yeah, and softball, I've heard a lot of people say we should probably play softball in the fall and maybe play soccer in the spring because of the soggy conditions out there. You can normally get a soccer game through, even if it's a little soggy out there. It's tougher to play softball, but you're right. I mean, getting that turf field, it's so important to have something like that, to have that kind of facility, because you can usually play through a rainout. She threw
Runner
her
goes
out.
to second, and the second baseman dropped the ball. So Johnson will move to second.
She threw a BB from her knees, and she beat Johnson by probably about a step. It just to misplay it right there.
Kennedy's got a cannon back there.
My goodness.
She's already thrown one runner out at second. Had the timing on that one. And strike three called on Cameron Haynes. 1, 2.
Up next for Williamstown, number 11, Jensen.
That's strikeout number 6. And that'll bring up Jensen Hall with 2 away. Hall will swing and a miss. Johnson stands at second. Williamstown just trying to get something going here, but Macy Casto is dealing. Hall grounder to second, over to first, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th on the way with Ravenswood leading 6-0. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
Get all your locally sourced, freshly cut beef and pork at The Butchery in Harmer Village in Marietta. Custom cuts are available on request. A variety of dinner packs are available, along with sausage, bacon, jerky, and house-made sauces and seasonings. Complete your meal with rolls or breads from Baked on Maple next door. Pop into the Busy Bee around the corner, where our products are on the menu. Visit The Butchery at 114 Maple Street in Marietta, Ohio, beside Baked on Maple.
Doctor, the test results are in.
Oh, I know what this is. It's the worst case of cat scratch fever we've ever seen. And there's only one cure, and that's to see Ted Nugent August 6th at the Adelphia Summer Concert Series fueled by Parmar. The Motor City Madman comes to Marietta. Your tickets are available right now at theadelphia.com.
Top of the 6th, 6-0. Ravenswood ahead of Williamstown here. Brian and Mike. Field side? Or is that court side thing, right?
We are.
Diamond side?
Yes. That sounds very exotic right there.
Angelina Fowler will lead things off. 2 singles so far for her today. One of the runs that went across in that 5-run third, and she is first pitch swinging against Kirsten Kirby in her 3rd inning of relief of Lindsay Keller. Clouds are rolling in, and now we're looking at possible light rain. That one just dumps into left field for a leadoff single for Fowler.
You definitely got good portions of this lineup where you're going to see a lot of production. But I'm seeing number 1 through 9 tough outs. I mean, we've been singing the praises of this team throughout this whole broadcast, and deservedly so. But, it doesn't matter. Spot 1 in the lineup, spot 9 in the lineup. This is a tough team to get out.
Olivia Long struck out and hit into a fielder's choice. She'll take ball 1. Haynes tries to go to first, pick the runner, and not there. 1 ball and no strikes to Long. She will take strike 1. Haynes will try first again. Nothing doing.
Just getting her uniform all dirty.
Both these teams winners last night. Ravenswood beat Wirt County 25-0 in 3 innings. And Williamstown beats Gilmer 7-0. And now can't get a run across here. Here's Keller to second for 1. And it'll be another fielder's choice for Long. Back to the top of the order, and Emma Smith. Fly out 2 walks for Emma Smith. And she has done her job as the leadoff hitter pretty well this afternoon. Takes strike 1. Cameron Haynes behind the plate there, trying to keep a really short leash on Fowler there at first. That one fouled down the third base side. Oh,
just out of the reach.
Almost had it.
I would have kept it too.
Missed it by that much.
That's right. I'm looking for a souvenir. Right now, I'm right behind the camera too, so if it gets me, that's going to be quite a shot.
Swings at 1 in the dirt. And that will be a strikeout. And I believe that is Kirby's first strikeout.
You are correct, sir.
That'll bring up Emily Ratchford. 2 pop outs and a fielder's choice for the center fielder. She'll take ball 1. Heck of a basketball player as well. Ratchford, only a junior, but one of the seasoned members of the squad, I guess you could say. Again, Ravenswood dressing 15.
Probably one of the only ones that might have a driver's license on this team.
7 freshmen, 2 sophomores. That one low, and it's 3-0 to Ratchford.
Yeah, you got to get her out, because if you don't, the heavy lumber's coming up next.
Yeah, it is.
Guess more of aluminum so much as not lumber.
We get it. It's a metaphor, okay? She's not literally swinging lumber. We get it. The composite material is going around good. And Ratchford is aboard with a walk. 2 on, 2 out for Hattie Kennedy. 2 ground outs and a 2-run double for the senior catcher. And she does have some power in that bat,
I was
too.
going to say, watch this young lady swing. If you're just joining us, watch her swing the bat.
Haynes blocks that one. Smacks that one into center, and that is going to get to the fence in a hurry. 1 run is in. Ratchford will circle third and score, and a second 2-run double for Hattie Kennedy. 4 RBIs today.
Good pitch to choose from, obviously, too. And she went right center, almost to hit the very bottom part of the fence, too. And just a good swing once again.
And Macy Casto is up with a runner at second and now leading 8-0. Casto with a double and a 3-run home run. There's 2 outs, but the scoreboard isn't showing it. Our scoreboard has 2 outs.
Yes. And our scoreboard is correct.
1-1 to Macy Casto. Runner at second, Kennedy after the 2-run double. Kirby trying to carefully maneuver the strike zone here, lest Casto make an example of you. Big cut at that one, and that one is headed for the auction house. Yeah, strikeout in the fielder's choice. Yeah, there's 2 and 2's the count. 2 away here in the Ravenswood 6th. They've tacked on 2 more on Tuesday. That one headed right towards Keller, off her knee. And Casto is at first. Kennedy moves to second. And that one went right off her. Did it hit her in the thigh?
It hit bone. Might even hit her on the kneecap.
If it hit her on the kneecap, I would think she'd be on the ground.
She's tough.
Trainer will come out for a look. Casto will come out for the courtesy runner.
Her dad put a picture of Lindsay's feet on Facebook. This is maybe too much information for people, but she had some. I mean, she has to wear orthopedic insoles, and they're causing her feet to blister up. And just to know that she is going through that pain while she's pitching, and doing that, she must be a stormtrooper out there. I mean, she has absolutely no pain. All sorts of pain tolerance. Just to see the pictures of her feet on Facebook.
Runners at the corners with 2 away, and that one fouled right on to, is that Route 14?
This is, what is this? This isn't Route 14.
That's not 14. 14's out there.
Yeah.
This street over here.
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
It's beautiful camera work right there. Catching her out on the 2-lane. There, they finally put 2 outs back up there. That one ripped foul.
Well,
right down the third base line.
Yeah, she's going after her own player on that one. She's getting her the side eye right now, too.
Fowler singled her last time up. Her only hit of the game reached on an error back in that big 3rd inning. Runners on the corners, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And she will go down swinging, and that will end the Ravenswood 6th. 2 more for the Red Devils. It is 8-0, bottom of the 6th on the way. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna is the solution to the long lines and extended wait times in getting your vehicle registration. No appointment needed. No renewal notice needed. You can do it over the phone in most cases. Walk out with your new registration and sticker. Call or stop by Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna today.
When you call the Basement Doctor West Virginia, you know you've called the right place. We'll help you solve the worst problems in your basement or crawl space, from bowed walls, cracks to water, mold, and more.
Our experienced and well-trained crews will carry out the repairs, leaving you with a drier, cleaner, healthier, safer, and more energy-efficient home. Plus, you get a lifetime transferable warranty.
You can trust the Basement Doctor of West Virginia. Call now at 877-DRY-TIME or visit basementdoctorwv.com.
Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna is the solution to the long lines and extended wait times in getting your vehicle registration. No appointment needed. No renewal notice needed. You can do it over the phone in most cases. Walk out with your new registration and sticker. Call or stop by Fast Eddie's Title and License Service in Vienna today.
It's a lot of man on your camera right there. That's Mike. I'm Brian. Nice job, Caden. On the camera. 8-0 Ravenswood here in the home half of the 6th. Williamstown yet to get anything going here as Lindsey Keller, Kirsten Kirby, Lexi Seiverd do up for the Yellow Jackets.
And they are in run rule territory right now, so we got to score. Williamstown's got to score to get this game to keep rolling through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything after 5, if you're up 8 after 5, you got to get out of that range or it's over.
That one fouled back as Keller stands in.
Another good kid. She's funny. She is so funny.
Macy Casto still in the circle for Ravenswood, and she has been dealing this afternoon.
Seriously talented pitcher and hitter too. I mean, she helped herself immensely today from the plate.
6 strikeouts thus far for Casto, who is closing in on 200 for the season, right?
Yep. She came in with, if the numbers were right, she came in with 189. That's a great season, and there's still work to be done.
Keller fouls that one back 2-2 to the Yellow Jacket third baseman. Starting pitcher came out after a rough third inning, 5-run third. Grounds it right back to Casto, knocked it down, flips it to first, missed the first baseman, and Keller is going to advance to second to lead off this 6th inning.
I'm going to give her the single and then advanced on the bad throw because she was going to beat the throw. But the bad throw caused her to go to second.
So Kirsten Kirby comes up with a runner at second. Big swing and a miss. Could not catch up to the heater.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good swing, just about a step late.
As you said, Williamstown needs a run here to get another inning in. And quickly 0-2. It's 8 runs after the 5th or 6th?
After the 5th.
Check swing, she go around? Nope, did not.
Generous call. I thought she definitely broke the wrist.
I thought she went around. Yeah. Wow. If it missed, it didn't miss by much. 2-2.
She is throwing some BBs. All right,
that one misses low, and now 0-2 turned into 3-2. You can see Lindsey Keller there at second. That one fouled back. Casto wastes no time out there, does she? She's just throwing darts. Kirby
Good battle.
lifts that one to
that
first.
hit chalk. Oh, he called foul.
Foul.
I thought that hit chalk.
If it missed, it didn't miss by much.
Say.
Kirby fouls that one away.
Keep fighting.
Been late on all of them. They're
definitely going to right field, but just getting a bat on them. And it seems like Casto's probably intermittently just a little bit more on each pitch. She's reaching back and dealing.
Woo! And finally, Kirsten Kirby goes down swinging.
Batting next, number 10, Lexi.
Strikeout
Seibert.
number 7. And that'll bring up Lexi Seibert. She'll take strike one. Seibert hit into a fielder's choice and reached on an error. Grounds that one to third, but it will be foul. Picked up there at third by Annie Starcher before it got to the bag. Seibert pops that one foul on the first base line. It's 0-2 to her. Keller stands at second. Puts that one in play, gets it over to second, and Long cannot field it cleanly. And Seibert is aboard again. You're going to go E4 on that one?
Yeah.
That's her second E4. So runners at the corners for Williamstown.
Number 17, Keaton Haynes.
For Keaton Haynes.
And unfortunately, Lindsay Keller at third base, a little bit of indecision what she wanted to do. You know, she might have been able to, if she got a good enough break.
Back to Casto.
What a
She will go to
play.
first. Keller tries to come home, and she will score.
That will keep the game alive.
So the sacrifice from Haynes pushes a run across, and it's 8-1.
Number 21, Maggie Siley.
Maggie Siley will come up with 2 outs and a runner at second. Siley 0 for 2. Grounded out to end an inning with 2 aboard. Struck out to end an inning with 2 aboard. And fouls that one off her face. Yikes.
How do you
And that's
do
why you
that?
wear the face mask.
Yes.
My goodness.
How did she do that? I've never seen that happen before.
And again, I would be on the injured list for a week if that happened to me. She stands back in there. Lost that one over the pitcher. Long again with a chance to first, and she will get the third out. Williamstown gets one. It's 8-1. We'll go to the 7th. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
Ohio's first adventure, Marietta. Delve into Marietta's past and retrace the progress of the pioneers as you explore museums, parks, downtown, and the surrounding areas. Navigate Marietta's rivers, explore its shops, taste its cuisine, and immerse yourself in its rich history. While here, you'll discover more than 24 boutiques, antique stores, and galleries full of unique treasures to carry home. Request a free visitor guide and begin planning your visit today.
That tax refund you're getting may seem like found money, but it sure can be easy to lose. Hi, I'm David Haas with Morrison Incorporated. Using your tax refund to upgrade to energy-efficient home comfort equipment is an investment with a real payback. It'll offer you savings on your energy bills for years to come. Make more of your tax refund this year. Invest in a high-efficiency Bryant comfort system from Morrison Incorporated. We're always ready, and Bryant, whatever it takes.
Reliable service for 60 years.
Starcher, Meadows, and Fowler, your 3 Red Devils due up here in the top of the 7th. Ravenswood leading 8-1. Had a 5-run third inning. Pushed one more across in the 5th. And now comfortably in front here in the 7th. She'll take ball 1. Appreciate everybody who has tuned in on CAS 45. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, happy to have you here for this LKC matchup. Ravenswood 15-5 on the season. Williamstown 10-12. Ravenswood trying to do something special here with a really young team, as Starcher has run the count to 3-0 here to lead off the 7th.
It is funny on these high school programs. There's just, it seems like, good pitch there, by the way. They just have classes, and they're all good all at one time. And then sometimes could be a couple years before you get that great class coming through again. Some programs are just like that. They're programs that just keep churning out the really good players. But Ravens right now, I mean, they were historically a good team. But, I mean, you've got a lot of good players that are freshmen and sophomore. I mean, you normally don't see that. That just means that it must be a good program.
Yeah, and even then, you get a good freshman, sophomore class or something, maybe it takes a little while for them to mature a little bit. Like, you know, we saw in Belpre basketball team, very young team, gonna be good.
Yeah.
Right now, not great, as Meadows pops that one back up to the pitcher, Kirby, and she is out number 1.
Yeah, it speaks to a great program, a good, I mean, I guess you call it almost a farm system there in Ravenswood, and good coaching. And I mean,
yeah, I was going to say, Coach
really
Carmichael is making it happen. Angelina Fowler steps in there. Grounder to third. Keller tries to go to second to get the force. Runner came off the bag, and she is out. She called her safe, and now the coach is like, the initial call was safe, but I think she came off the bag, and now I think
she was kind of in between calls. I think that was, she called that off straight off the force, yeah.
So we'll say fielder's choice, and now 2 away.
Ball got there before she did. I mean, the coach is just upset with the way the umpire presented her call.
Yeah, it was.
But, I mean, she was out. That was the right call.
I'm surprised Keller went to second, because that was a slow roller, and the play was, to me, probably at first.
Right.
As now we see Fowler move to second on the wild pitch. Yeah, but when Keller was going to second, I was like, I'm not sure you're going to get anybody out there. I'd have gone to first with that one, but because that ball did not get to her in a hurry, and she was even with the bag. So Long now with a runner at second fouls that one away, 1-1. 2 away here in the Ravenswood 7th. Up 8-1 are the Red Devils. Again, Ravenswood has won the last 7 against Williamstown.
So you would say they've got their number.
That one skips away. Runner will stay at second. Ravenswood comes into this week ranked number 10 in the Class A coaches poll. 15-5 is only good enough for 10th. So the single A's got some teams out there. That one misses high. Two balls and 1 strike to Long. Struck out and hit into 2 fielder's choices. And we'll draw the walk with 2 outs here in the 7th. Fielder's choices or fielder's choice?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever conjugated that before.
Well, that's because it's ridiculous and stupid. No one should do that. Back to the top of the order, and Emma Smith struck out her last time up. and immediately drills that one into left. Fowler will be waved home, and she will score. It is 9-1. Emma Smith drilled that one in the left.
Next up, number 25.
And that'll bring up Emily Ratchford. Walked her last time up, and she's in there with 2 outs and runners at first and second. She'll lift that one into left field. On for the catch and can't make it.
Nice
Haynes
try.
got away from her. And another one will score. Ratchford into second.
Give her the hit. Maybe I'm just being really
Smith
nice,
stops at third.
That was a cool attempt at a play. So close. It was a nice dive for it.
Batting next, number 2, Hattie Kennedy.
And sometimes you do see an outfielder try to dive. Man, he didn't need to dive. No, she needed to dive on that one. She needed every stretch of that one. She just couldn't squeeze it.
And we're back to Hattie Kennedy. First pitch, swing and coming right for us. Oh, that almost hit your car.
That's why I parked behind you, so I wouldn't get hit.
That trailer cannot insulate you from everything, my friend. Kennedy, 2 doubles, 4 RBI today. Rips that one down the line. That's fair. And it will roll through the hole in the fence for a ground rule double. Or are they going to call it foul?
Oh, they called it foul.
Ooh.
Wow.
Boy, that was close.
Oh, I thought that.
Our vantage point isn't the greatest. And is there even a line out there? Like the wisp of a line?
Slight at best.
So 0-2 to Kennedy. As that one went right through the open part of the left field fence. That one high. Ratchford at second. Smith at third. 2 away. And already 2 more runs in for Ravenswood. And Kennedy looking to pile on. She drives that one into left. And another run will score. Ratchford being waved around, and she will score. And 2 more RBIs for Hattie Kennedy. It's 12-1. And Hattie Kennedy, and I brought it up a couple times, last night, 4 for 5 and 8 RBI. How about 3 for 5 and 6 RBI today?
14 RBIs in 2 games.
There's a grounder to third. Keller can't come up with it clean. Casto is aboard. Past the first baseman. And Kennedy will be waved around to score. And it's 13-1. So Casto will come out for the courtesy runner, Peyton Mast. So a lot has just happened in the last 3 minutes or so.
Yes.
2 outs, runner at first.
Extending innings and letting it, especially getting to this portion of the lineup to get another chance at it again. It was just.
That one's coming right at us. Mike throws down his headset. Were you protecting your car or were you trying to catch the ball?
I'm getting me a souvenir before this game's done.
Oh, my. That's right here, baby. Woo!
Wow. Oh, it's because the mic's
There's
there.
a mic there. It sounded worse than it was.
That sounded like a volcano or
So
something.
Jewel Fowler is trying to kill us.
I know. She's. Please don't hurt us. We're old.
I'm not even trying to get out of the way. It hits me.
Just take me out.
Jackets desperately trying to get out of this inning. That says 12. I have 13.
Bah. I think you're right.
Popped up to second.
I put my scorebook
And out
away.
number 3 finally recorded. More damage done for Ravenswood. Last chance for Williamstown. 13-1. Red Devils lead the Jackets. You're watching high school softball presented by Staley Law and Mediation on CAS 45.
At Cox Family Pharmacy, we understand that your fur babies are family too. That's why we fill pet prescriptions and offer pet meds. Stop by and see if we can save you some money. We want to keep your whole family healthy. Choose Cox Family Pharmacy. We're trusted.
At CIS Cable, we get it. Saving money is a big deal these days. Other companies will try to lure you in with the promising of cheap prices, but there's always some fine print that says it won't last long. And when the service goes down, it's not easy to try and talk to somebody over the phone or get someone to come and fix it. CIS Cable doesn't work that way, and we never will. Upfront pricing, local customer service, and fast and friendly technicians. Call today and get the quality and service that you deserve. 304-420-2470 or visit us online at ciscable.com.
Number 7, Cameron Beck.
Last 3 outs for the Yellow Jackets, trailing 13-1 here in the 7th, and they will go to the top of the order. And Cameron Beck, who has singled and walked twice this afternoon. Has battled Macy Casto pretty well, drawing those 2 walks. I think, no, there was another 2 walks issued by Casto, but of the 4, Cameron Beck has 2 of them.
And if you saw the velocity she was dealing in the first inning and see the velocity she's dealing now, she might be a bit faster right now.
Well, she's warm now.
She's definitely warm. She's bringing it.
1, 2.
Doesn't matter if it's
3,
the first
4.
or the 7th.
I've got 7 strikeouts for Macy Casto here. And goes, is that 3-1? Yep.
Oh, I thought she had 2 strikes.
Beck. And Will Walker again. 3 straight walks. Cameron Beck. Her on-base percentage is going to go through the roof. Ava Johnson comes in.
She's setting the table.
She has the offer today. Swinging at the first pitch. Trying to get something down the first base line, and it will drop foul. Jewel Fowler making a attempt at it, but couldn't get there. Again, we've been heaping praise on Ravenswood this afternoon. I love that they've stayed aggressive at the plate.
Oh yeah.
Regardless of what the scoreboard says, and Casto has kept her team defensively. They haven't had to bail her out.
No. Because Williamstown is not getting great swings off of her.
Johnson pops that one up to short right. Catch made. 1 away.
Yeah, Williamstown hasn't been getting, they've been getting a couple people on base. They've got base runners. They've had them throughout. But, it's a lot of defensive swings. It's a lot of swing to right field. It's because they just can't get those good cuts on these high-velocity pitches.
Here's catcher Cameron Haynes. That one high for ball 1. Kennedy keeping a close eye on Beck at first. Williamstown got a lot of work to do here, down 13-1 in the 7th. But hey, you never know.
You see a saying there's a chance.
They have done some crazy stuff when we have broadcasted their games here. This field, anything can happen. 3 balls and no strikes here to Haynes. And she will take a 4-pitch walk. So Casto, 2 walks, sandwiching a pop out, and that'll bring cleanup hitter Jensen Hall to the plate. She's struck out twice and grounded out. First pitch swinging. I think they've kind of gone with the she's going to zip one in there for you to get that get ahead in the count early. So if you're going to take a cut at that one. Hall will take strike 2. And Beck will steal third. And Haynes will move to second. Kennedy got a good throw over there, but not in time. So Hall now with runners at second and third.
She made up the difference pretty good, but
Hall will ground that one towards short. It gets through. Beck will score.
Well.
And it's 13-2. I think that is going to be.
Batting next for the Lady
Who's at
Jackets,
short?
Number 19, Lindsay Keller.
Got a new shortstop. No, that's Angelina Fowler.
Yep.
I think that's going to be an E6.
Oh, you took the RBI away from her. But she'll get one.
13-2. And then this is Keller. She will ground it into right, and another run will score. Hall moves to third, and it's 13-3.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.
How do you eat an elephant, buddy?
one
bite at a time. So 13-3 with runners at the corners and one away here in the bottom of the 7th. And that'll bring up pitcher Kirsten Kirby. Red Devils want to meet in the circle. Tell their pitcher Macy Casto, it's cool.
Kirby.
We're still up 10. They're getting some lucky breaks here, so just keep firing them in there. We'll back you up. That one hit back to Casto through her glove, and Kirby is aboard, and the bases are loaded with Jackets. Did I mention possibly that anything could happen? Oh, man.
Batting next for Williamstown, number 10, Lexi Seibert.
So Lexi Seibert will come up with the bases full of Jackets. First pitch swinging.
That's
she
gonna
pops
fall.
it into short center, and that is in, but
it's okay. There was one out. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought there were 2 outs in the inning.
they will get the force at third and another run across. So 13-4.
Batting next, number 17, Keaton Haynes.
So now we're down to our last out in Keaton Haynes for the Yellow Jackets at 13-4 in the bottom of the 7th. There should be 2 outs.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been more of a mind in this point in time. I think I would have been a little bit more aggressive because I maybe it was our vantage point. We knew that was falling in there. But all the runners
They all held up.
And,
Yeah.
and I thought maybe, well, there should be 2 outs, but there was only the 1 out. So
Yeah.
technically they did the right thing, but at this point in the game, I would have been very aggressive.
Haynes aggressive at the plate, swinging away, and fouls that one right into the Williamstown dugout fence.
It would have kept the runner at third because if she would have been running at the crack of the bat, she would have been at third. She wouldn't have been forced out.
That one high. Kirby at second. Seibert at first. It was Keller that was forced out at third. That one into
That's
right
good.
field. Kirby will round third and head home, and she will score. Seibert to third. Haynes to second, and it's 13-5. And that'll bring up Maggie Siley.
Batting next for Williamstown, number 21, Maggie Siley.
Poor Maggie. She's had a tough day
She's not had a great
today.
day at the plate.
I mean, it's not so much the offer; it's that every time she's been up, she's left a batter or two
She
on.
has ended an inning with runners on. And quickly, 0-2 to Maggie Siley. Grounded out, left 2 aboard, struck out with 2 aboard, and grounded out with 1 on. And now she's up here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th with 2 aboard. 0-2. And holds off on that one. Now it's high. Williamstown's come up with 4 here in the bottom of the 7th, and Siley that's a fair ball. And Siley is aboard, And 2 more runs score. And it's 13-7. Back to the top of the order, Mike.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what's happening.
and
so
Nevaeh, very good for Maggie too. I mean, it was a tough day, and now she got herself a 2-run single.
Nevaeh Moore, the freshman, will come in to run for Siley. Back to the top of the order.
Number 7.
And Cameron Beck, who started this inning with a walk. And they have batted around in the bottom of the 7th. It's 13-7.
Unfortunately, they got this good confidence and getting these good swings on Casto, but they're getting it in the 7th inning when they were down by 12. So
I've got at least 2 errors on Ravenswood fielding the ball this inning. Casto still dealing and now quickly up 0-2
well, it's not
on Cameron Beck.
And it's not weird, you know, when you got a team that has a dominant pitcher like Casto, sometimes the defense can be a little bit exposed, but we've seen them play good ball today. So this is a good round team.
They're weird hit balls.
They're getting some funny spins and all sorts of caroms. Yeah, it's weird. But it's been effective in this inning.
0-2 to Beck. Excuse me, 1-2 to Beck. Grounder to third, over to first, and that ends the ball game. A valiant 5-run 7th from Williamstown, but it's not enough, and Ravenswood will win this game 13-7. They will run their record to 16-5, and they will next play Roane County on the 29th. Williamstown drops to 10-13 and will play their LKC placement game on the 27th.
City of Ravenswood, be excited for this young
This is a
softball
good team.
This
is
is
a good team.
and
It's
they
a
are
fun
gonna
team
go,
to watch.
They're going to go far in the section. They'll go far in the region too.
And
I guarantee it.
I would never want to play Williams. That's a dangerous team. It's a 500 team, but that is a dangerous team.
Yes.
You just drop 5 runs for no reason. It just
didn't give up. They didn't give up.
They won't give up. So hats off to both teams. Thanks everybody for watching not only this game but all of our softball presentations this spring. And you can go to YouTube and rewatch any of the games if you would like, or if you just enjoy the company of Mike and I. That's fine. It's understandable. I get it. You know, it's a thing. So. For the whole CAS 45 crew, and that's Mike Cameron, my name is Brian Guthrie. Ravenswood, your winner, 13-7 over Williamstown. Thanks so much for watching softball here on CAS 45. Have a good evening.